Welcome to this week's video. Today we bring you to the Outer Banks. Here in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, you will find the Wright brothers. They taught the world to fly. Wind, sand, and a dream of flight is what brought Wilbur and Orville to Kitty Hawk. After 4 years of scientific experimentation, they achieved the first successful airplane flights on December 17, 1903.
Today we're at the Wilbur and Wright Brothers Memorial, and so we walked all the way out here. This is where the last flight, number 4 flight, landed, and out here, and then all the way back up there. There's some more markers. We'll get to them on the way back and show you the where they started from. And this is their furthest flight. It was here, and it was 852 feet. So. In 1903. So the ones up there are shorter, 3 more, and then the 4th. So then they got the big memorial on the hill over there. When we get over there, I'll show you. Right?
Yeah. So this is a national park.
Yeah.
So usually we can't bring Gio into national parks, but this one he got to come with us.
Yeah.
Of course, he can't go into the building.
Say hi, Gio.
There he is, Gio. Okay. Okay,
right,
let's go find him.
Anyways, I'll walk back over here to the other landing spots. Right.
With courage and perseverance, these self-taught engineers relied on teamwork and application of the scientific process. What an achievement! These two have changed our world forever. The Wright brothers spent years working on the mysteries of flight. And here you can see where Wilbur and Orville first took flight and the locations where they landed.
That's where they took off from. They landed there on the first flight. 12 seconds. And the second one, third one, and then the 4th is way out there. You probably can't see it good.
So, let's go see the monument. It is a must to visit the nation's commemorative monument to the Wright brothers' world-changing achievement. It is located on top of the historic Kill Devil Hill. This is where Wilbur and Orville did their gliding experiments. Here at the national park, you can see it way down there. You do have the choice to drive or walk. It is mostly flat. If you walk the hill to the monument, it can be a bit steep in places, but it is short distance. Elderly and kids can do it. Just keep in mind the heat and sun. The monument is a 60-foot tall, Art Deco style, granite monument. The construction began in 1928 with the laying of the cornerstone and was completed by November 1932.
All right, well, we came up to the memorial up here, and it's a big one, that's for sure. It's like a lighthouse or something. There's a light on it, and it was put here in what, 1928?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
they
they started building it in 28, and they dedicated it in 1932.
Okay. It took them a while.
It took them 5 years.
It took them a while to get
complete.
this hill. It was all sand dunes. They had to grow grass on it and all that to make it
stable. Yeah, that's what they're saying.
So, anyways, it's a pretty good memorial here. It's been interesting. So,
Now, if you don't want to climb up this hill, you
can drive up to the
circular
backside.
thing, yeah.
Otherwise, it's not a bad little walk up the hill.
It isn't.
Yeah.
Well, maybe for you.
But so we're gonna go see what we can find out more today over here, since we're on the Outer Banks.
Yeah.
In North Carolina here. See what we can find.
Yep.
Talk to you a little bit.
Talk to you later. Bye.
The commemorative sculpture. This sculpture recreates the events of 1903 and the first flight achieved by the Wright brothers. It is located south of Big Kill Devil Hill. This bronze and steel sculpture reenacts the historic first flight. You can see Orville, who pilots the machine. Wilbur is running alongside the plane to help stabilize it as it took off, letting go of it just seconds before as the plane lifts off the ground. You will also find 5 men who helped with the launch. The cool thing about this sculpture is that, old or young, you can climb on it if you like. But we did see older kids or older adults lying next to Orville. Seeing how people sit in the plane makes it easy to understand how it works. So we made our way down to Nag's Head to check out the Bodie Island Light Station, which is located at the northern end of Cape Hatteras National Seashore.
You don't get to go inside this lighthouse here, so. But pretty windy today out here. Kind of hard to find a spot out of the wind to talk. Anyways, it's nice. Go lie out, Gio, don't jerk the camera around. Anyways, talk to you later. Yeah, we're on the Outer Banks doing our driving around today and still. And we stopped at the Kurtic Lighthouse. I hope I said that right. So,
I know.
yeah, is that right?
I think so.
Anyways, old brick lighthouse here. Pretty nice. Whole little shopping area around here and everything. So, not too bad.
This one is privately owned, they said.
Yeah.
So if you want to climb it, it costs us $13.
$13 to climb the lighthouse. Yeah. Okay.
On to our next find. We heard about wild horses living on the beach. You can find them completely isolated on Korova Beach here on the Outer Banks. Most of the horses in the herd travel back and forth from the islands to the main beach. These wild horses can be found on the northern beaches of Corolla and Korova. The beach is a public beach, and if you have a four-wheel drive vehicle, you could venture out to find them on your own. You will cover about 25 miles before seeing any of them, or you can take a tour.
There you go. Horsies.
I know.
On the Currituck Outer Banks, these wild horses roam freely. They are a descendants of colonial Spanish Mustangs brought by explorers over 400 years ago. It is illegal to come within 50 feet of them, so that means no petting or feeding, but they can be appreciated from a distance on one of those tours. They have several tour companies that you can find in the nearby town that can get you within picture-taking distance while also giving you a little history lesson. Those vehicles ahead are the tours vehicles. They stopped here so that the people can take photos.
We're out here on Carvana Beach. They got the wild horses out here. You got to drive quite a while on this beach to find them, but finally found some horses on the beach. And from when you start from back there, I don't know how many miles I drove. I think Virginia's just right here, so it's been quite a while of driving in the sand. So, but it's pretty good. Finally found some horses. Talk to you later.
Well, that's it for this week's video. Please comment. It helps us to do better. We will see you down the road.